welcome sight at Parkhead for all fans of the game was the return of Morten Vikhorst on the men from his recent illness. So, with such a fine record over Aberdeen, goals were certainly high on the agenda of both players and fans alike. Rob McLean is your commentator.
From Spurs to Celtic for Ramon Vega, the Swiss international defender is here till the end of the season at least, and straight into the team. He's Martin O'Neill's 7th signing. Neil Lennon was number 6. The former Leicester midfielder debuted last weekend and is now ready for his first appearance at Celtic Park. There are 2 changes to the team which won at Dundee last Sunday. Skipper Tom Boyd is rested to make way for Vega, and Lubo Moravcik's injured, and with Chris Sutton suspended, he's replaced by Tommy Johnson. So it's Johnson alongside 23 goal Henrik Larsson up front, and Vega links up in defence with Johan Mjallby and Jos Valgaeren. The only Scot, keeper Rob Douglas, keeps out Jonathan Gould for the 7th successive game. Aberdeen give a first start of the season to former Queen of the South defender David Lilley. He's just recovered from a back injury. Lilley's inclusion means Chris Clark drops to the bench. That's the only change from the team which lost 3-1 at Ibrox on Wednesday night. Ian Jess was again omitted from the squad. Ebba Skodal goes for a big tactical switch, the first time he's opted for a back 3. Lilley alongside Thomas Solberg and Phil McGuire. The Aberdeen manager doesn't want McNaughton and McAllister pinned back by Celtic's wide players Agathe and Petta. The referee for Celtic against Aberdeen is Dougie MacDonald. You just can't beat the record of Celtic at home in the Scottish Premier League this season. Played 10, won 10, and they've scored 30 goals in the process. And in 20 games home and away, they've lost just once. That means at the moment a 7-point lead. 5 games left before the winter break. And a real test here of Aberdeen, who were given a real going over last season by Celtic. In 4 matches they lost 23 goals. Derek Young's touch intended for Ariel Stavrum, and it's Jos Valgaeren who turns the ball out of play. The biggest pre-match cheer was for a sighting in the director's box of Morten Vikhorst, who's been struggling with a rare illness, and let's hope that he's on the road to recovery. Lennon and Vega exchange passes, the 2 latest signings. Good work from Johnson. And Thompson's pass intended for Bobby Petta. And Henrik Larsson. It's taken only 4 minutes for Celtic to hit the front. Aberdeen opened up with ease. Good pass from Alan Thompson. That took out McNaughton. On the overlap was Petta. And the near post run from Larsson, timed to perfection. He was there before Solberg, and Ryan Esson was beaten. Celtic 1 up. Petta, who played such a big part in the carving out of the opening goal. He's off and running again. Missed by Solberg. And the only thing there that stopped Aberdeen going 2 down was the fact that Tommy Johnson wasn't expecting that to get through. Aberdeen struggling to cope down the left-hand side. Petta away from McNaughton, then away from Rowson. And Solberg in the middle, went for it, missed it. Johnson almost in. Petta beats McNaughton again. Headed away by McAllister. Aberdeen under real pressure. Free kick given against Bobby Petta. Aberdeen will breathe a huge sigh of relief. A worrying opening to this match for Ebbe Skodal, whose side was taken apart by Celtic last season. Guntveit over the top, back goes Vega. Rowson gets it back from McAllister, but couldn't get a first touch to it. Martin O'Neill will be well pleased with the start this team has made here. Thompson leaves it to Petta. Into the feet of Henrik Larsson. Solberg was the man in the way. Cleared by McGuire. Clumsy challenge from David Rowson. Free kick to Celtic. Up goes Ramon Vega. There he is! What a start! He made it clear as he wandered forward, Ramon Vega, that he wanted the ball played to him, drifted away from his marker, and as easy as you like. He's only been a Celtic player for 18 minutes in terms of on-field action, and this is his first goal for the club. It's poor defending from an Aberdeen point of view. Alan Thompson with the delivery. Good movement from Vega. He got on the wrong side of David Lilley. It's now 2-0. Thompson finds Petta. And lots of room. That's for Henrik Larsson, a free header. And it was Alan Thompson who had the chance to quickly stretch the Celtic lead, but the ball was behind him and it was a difficult one. Winter's flick finds Stavrum. Early ball, in goes Jamie McAllister, and that's a goal kick. The first flurry of excitement for Aberdeen, anywhere near the Celtic penalty box, and McAllister unable to get much of a crack at goal. Good header from Derek Young, but fails to find a way through. Off the head of Solberg, in goes Tommy Johnson! Should have scored, and knows it. Tried to blast it into the roof of the net. It would have been spectacular had it come off. This golden opportunity for Johnson after Solberg's mistake to make it 3-0. Solberg won that aerial tussle with Larsson, and a foul by Young on Petrov. Vega's up again. He's a real threat. Huge physical presence as Vega, and it's not too difficult for Celtic to pick him out. And that glancing header not too far away. It was 1 against 2 for Petta. And Guntveit has it. Laid off by Winters for Stavrum. Halted on his tracks by Vega. Celtic fans like what they've seen of him so far. Solberg's header. Flicked on by Petrov to Agathe. Lennon did well to get that away to Larsson. Petrov and Thompson and now Petta. He's away from Kevin McNaughton again, giving the youngster a torrid time. Gathered well by Ryan Esson. But not for the first time in this match. McNaughton staring at the heels of Petta as he disappeared into the distance. Rowson's pass so easily cut out by Valgaeren. Good play from Petrov. In for Tommy Johnson. Lilley doing the defending. Just a suggestion of a little nudge by Lilley on Johnson. But it was a pretty good bit of defending. Lennon always available in front of the back three, linking the play together, adopting the role followed so often for Celtic by Paul Lambert. No panic from Lennon in a tight situation, and through from Vega to Larsson. The reverse pass with Tommy Johnson. Good hit and good save from Esson. Good awareness from the Celtic strikers of what each other was doing. Larsson picking out the run of Johnson, and good effort on target. Agathe to Lennon. Petrov setting himself for the cross, headed away by Lilley. Petta against McNaughton, cuts in field. Still it's Petta. Corner kick. He's having a superb first half as Bobby Petta. There's danger for Aberdeen almost every time he gets possession. He just cruised into the penalty box there. And now Petta across for the short corner with Petrov. All the way through to Henrik Larsson. You're expecting the net to be bulging there with a third Celtic goal. And Henrik Larsson can't quite believe that he didn't stick away his 25th goal of the season. For once, the first touch not good enough. Lovely pass from Vega. Tommy Johnson had strayed marginally offside, but top quality in the pass. And no stoppage time, exactly 45 minutes, and the match has effectively been won already for Celtic. 1 up inside 4 minutes. Ramon Vega marked his debut with a goal, and Aberdeen will be relieved that it's only 2-0 at half-time. They've really been taken apart by Celtic. McNaughton beaten with the pass from Thompson, and Petta setting up Henrik Larsson for his 24th strike of the season. That was just the start Aberdeen didn't want. And Ramon Vega then sauntered up into the penalty box, demanded the ball to be played to him. It was, and he touched home a goal on his first appearance for Celtic. One-way traffic in the first half, different class, and Celtic 2-0 up. A change for Aberdeen immediately after the interval. Andy Dow is on, Kato Guntveit off. 0-5, 0-7, 0-6 and 1-5 was how the sequence went for Aberdeen against Celtic last season. And you just wonder whether today's match is heading the same way. 2 down and outclassed in the first half, Aberdeen. And it's only 2.5 months ago at Petrov that they gave Celtic a pretty good game on their home patch. That one ended as a 1-1 draw. The Aberdeen fans hoped that the maulings at the hands of the old firm were consigned to history, but they could be in real trouble here unless they get themselves organised. Lennon into the feet of Johnson. Good idea, but it's grabbed by Ryan Esson. Lennon again. Once he gets the ball, it's difficult to get it away from him. Down goes Henrik Larsson, and a free kick given against the challenge of David Lilley. Thompson with the free kick, good delivery, and found the head of Johan Mjallby. I don't think he was fully expecting that to get through. It beat the head of David Rowson, and Mjallby coming in behind. If he could have steered that down, it was number 3. Agathe, searing pace. From right to left, through Thompson to Petta. In behind McNaughton, then back the other way. Johnson's header. Saved pretty competently by Ryan Esson. Tried to head this across the keeper and in at the far corner, Johnson. Good run from Jamie McAllister. The header not the best from Jos Valgaeren, and it was Andy Dow on his right foot with the effort on goal. It took a deflection on its way through, and it didn't carry too much sting. There's another chance though for Aberdeen with Robbie Winters, and tugs the shot wide. Winters homing in on goal here, but as Douglas flung himself down, the shot curled on the wrong side of the post. Possession lost by Aberdeen in the midfield. It was Rowson. Larsson. Jackie McNamara's first involvement could be interesting. But the cut back turned away by Lilley. Here comes Agathe. Beyond McAllister, and of course beyond everyone for Celtic. Taken away by Andy Dow. Won by Lennon from Petrov. Now it's Larsson. You get the feeling Celtic could have made a whole lot more of that situation. David Lilley it was. He turned the ball out of play. Petrov realising the pass for the ball was cut off by Dow, held it, and then delayed the delivery to Agathe. It's Didier Agathe, not far away. Scored his first Celtic goal last weekend. That late winner at Dens Park. Probably feels he should score more goals. Petrov and Johnson combine. Here's Henrik Larsson. Great block. And the follow-up effort goes wide. Credit there to David Lilley. It was a good stop on the first attempt. Tough task on your comeback match to be up against Henrik Larsson. He did well to get in the way of the first effort, but you'd have put a few quid on Henrik Larsson tucking away the rebound effort. It wasn't to be. It stays at 2-0. Larsson having been set up by Johnson. Solberg to Rowson. Rocco for Stavrum. Trying to get there before Mjallby. Does so. But it's Mjallby who's the winner in the end. for Agathe. Johnson, Larsson, surely this time. He had to get another one eventually, didn't he, Henrik Larsson? Posing for a team photograph with a little mention on the t-shirt of Johnson as well there. And Larsson makes it 25 goals for the season. His strike rate is phenomenal, although in truth he might well have had 4 or 5 by now here. But that's 3-0 and 14 minutes left. Thompson's header, Lilley, Thompson onto it again. Still has it, Thompson. And Petrov trying to work that through for Larsson. Petrov, Thompson, McNamara. Larsson's layoff. Good ball in from Thompson. And Henrik Larsson onto it. That is sensational. A hat-trick for Henrik. And that was something special. It was Henrik Larsson who started it off with the layoff for Thompson. Then he was off and running, right around the Aberdeen defence. And what a blistering finish that is. With his right foot on the volley, right into the top corner. And Ryan Esson could only look on here in admiration because he had little chance of getting close to it. It's a wonderful finish from Henrik Larsson. 3 for him and 4 for Celtic. To Rocco and gets it back. Good challenge there to win it for Celtic from Thompson. Lennon to the speedy Agathe. Got the break of the ball there against McGuire. Now heading for the byline. Corner kick. Is well won. Celtic make a change and it's Speedy Agathe who's off. And another chance for Jamie Smith, the 20-year-old, to show what he can do. The corner kick from Lennon. That's Vega! Ramon Vega does it again. 2 goals on his debut, and now 5-0 for Celtic. I think even he is a little bit puzzled as to how that one crept in. But creep in it did. What a start for the Swiss defender. Towering header it was, but Kevin McNaughton should surely have kept this out. It's been an unhappy afternoon for the teenager, and that just compounds it for him. He headed it against the post, and it flicked back off him into the net, but it's Vega's goal. Stavrum. A difficult moment for Rob Douglas. The only difficulty for him so far has probably been keeping awake. He's had so little to do, but that was teasing, just under the crossbar. Andy Dow with the corner kick. No challenge on Rob Douglas. It's an easy take. That's a long way back for Aberdeen now. Alan Thompson to Tommy Johnson, who's onside. A real chance to make it 6. It's Johnson, and it's a glaring miss from Thompson. It was Alan Thompson who started that breakout from defence with the crossfield pass to Johnson, and how he didn't tuck this one away, even he doesn't know. Young to Belabed, first time from Stavrum. Vega unworried in defence, and pretty impressive in attack.
60,013.
Jimmy Smith having a go at Kevin McNaughton, and he was obstructed, says the ref. Inside the last 2 minutes with Jamie Smith. It's 6, and a second goal of the season for youngster Jamie Smith. Aberdeen in all sorts of disarray at this stage, and caught out badly here. Great idea, great run from Smith. Quick thinking from Celtic. The opposite could be said of Aberdeen, and Esson horribly exposed, and Smith scores for Celtic 6-0. Rowson loses possession to Thompson. Lennon still buzzing around the midfield, right at the end. Maybe Henrik Larsson's not happy with 3. Snapping at the heels of David Lilley, a man who exemplifies the work ethic which was rammed down his players' throats by Martin O'Neill. A minute of stoppage time is played. And it's time for referee Dr. McDonald to put Aberdeen out of any further pain. Beaten by 6-0. The horrors of last season revisited, and Henrik Larsson keeping up his amazing scoring tally against Aberdeen. That's 3 this afternoon, another hat-trick. And that for him is 17 in 12 games against Aberdeen. And what a first appearance in the hoops of Celtic for Ramon Vega. A polished performance at the back and 2 goals. A huge gulf in class between these two teams. You get the feeling Rangers in midweek and Celtic on Saturday, far too much for this Aberdeen side. Ripped apart by 6-0.
I really enjoyed, to be honest. I really thank the whole fans, because the reception I had here is beautiful. That gives me absolute confidence straight away, you know, because I was new here. I didn't even knew hardly with who I'm playing, you know, because I didn't know the name. So, but it was absolutely fantastic, the fans, the reception, and I hope every whole game is like this, because it's beautiful to play in front of them, and I would like to give them everything back what I can.
We settled in very nicely indeed. We just arrived yesterday, obviously. Hadn't a chance to train with the boys yesterday morning, and but he met up with them last night, stayed overnight, and just very, very pleased for him. You know, he thought started off we were a wee bit tentative for a few minutes, but when he got to the pace of the game, wasn't a problem.
Something in the game that, of course, I'm satisfied with, but there's definitely a lot of things I'm not satisfied with. I think it's very poor to give 3 goals away on set pieces. It's a very young fullback we have who is, you know, not concentrated with the first goal where the ball is put in behind. So maybe we can find an excuse for a young player like that. But to take 3 goals in on set pieces is definitely not good.